Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening to the evening. Good evening to the evening. Good evening to my people. Good evening to my Liberian people. Here in America and around the world, good evening to all of you. Pray and hope you are doing well. I see your fake ass on here. I know it's you, but I'll pretend that it's not you. I know that you watching me. My time I can't on you join here, but you can't stay me. You say I'm a my children when I came me water to drink. I shouldn't eat. I shouldn't drink. I'm a count on Facebook. People use my voice on TikTok. People use my voice to get paid, but I shouldn't get paid. But by the time I count on, you don't count money. I know that you. I'm not calling that name yet. But I see you. I know that you. And I don't want to use the word obsessed because it will make it seem like I'm talking a God and I'm not a God. There's a God above all of us who see it. That's why He will expose you one by one on this blue app. Oh, they blew up here. The thing going on right now is sweet me. Hey, ya karabosia. Good evening. The what going on right now, the boswa. Hey, sweet me. And you see, you can pin people cheering your wall. Your own children, they will go on TikTok. They will go on Instagram. They will expose all your secrets into the public. I got 2 daughters who use TikTok almost every day. My daughters on TikTok. Sometimes in the car, say I won't make call. I say, low the sound. Put your earpiece. Oh, mommy, I left my earpiece. So I say, no, I won't hear your thing. What you listening to? Sometimes in the room, I try to make appointments. I trying to, make calls. And they own a thing. And let that thing. Everybody get an earpiece you're using. Your children ain't no more in the coming on TikTok to come bring your outside. I think 1 year address the issue. Baraba said. Address the thing what your daughter writing in code. We copy the code. You know the other cheese say pass me. But my children, my followers, then they can't disappoint me. They not trapping my DM. Even if I will not pay attention to details. In fact, the person who replayed that video said she took the video was taken down because it looked like it was reported. So you reported it to be taken down. But the lady already did it on TikTok. So what's there to report? Nobody asked her to come on Facebook, to go on TikTok, to say the things that she said. Indirectly, she was talking to her own biological mom. And nobody else, but a tango is taking in my DM. The thing taking in my DM. That the thing that was supposed to be addressing. Need a dry rep in the mako. We know how to call dry rep. We want you dry rest. We know who to call. We want you to say la period dry rest. We know who to call or to eat dry rest. We want you to say la period potato cream. We know who to call. A checker, we know who to call. We know who to call, Marco. Look, don't compare me with all kind of people in here. Don't tell me who views trap and who views not trap. They don't care views before we trap. Yeah, leave me your back. Can't explain to us the thing and they can explain it on TikTok. Because it making sense to a lot of people. That jeez for this. Can't tell her. So we kill the blue app. We started show business. We introduce ourselves. right? I introduce myself by telling my own story. I didn't allow nobody to tell my story. Yeah, man, who you comparing here to me? Can't tell what I tell what the lady was explaining. Can't tell us what she's saying. Who she talking to? Because we copy the code. We copied the code. Some of your deputy are watching a picture, pinning are watching a picture. How dare you? You leave your home unpacked. You leave your home unorganized. You left your home. And I've been talking anything about you. Now that I afraid of you. No, I'm not. But some of you will just leave you to where you're at. Because we give you the time of the day, they are coming on Facebook to kind of insult our cuckoo children. With a party 100%. 100 plus 100 plus 100, 10 times, 1,000% in their lives. And our cuckoo children who care our apple. They will give you the opportunity to sit with your, because you know when you sit with dogs, you pick up fleas. That's how people like me, this time I made up my mind not to pay your mind, because online you are self-read, you're hurting, you're rude, you're frustrated, you get sanctuary, but you're still frustrated. So the minute we call your name, you're coming running out to come cost. No, you can cost for me. I could. They pepper me. I just calm down. Or they so that people who respect me, they let to see me going back and forth. They let me to come on Facebook and discuss the issues like Liberia sending America sending 1,200 asylees that were denied asylum back to like they sending it to Liberia. At first I thought they were Liberians, but they are not Liberians. They are foreign nationals from other neighboring African countries, Somalia, you know, Gambia, and other countries as such. So I decided to focus. When people watch me, they want to listen to important things. You know, not rubbish, not trash. Country people, you going back and forth. But sometimes I do this, you know, for action to come back. Then God uses the foolish things to confront the wise. I see your children and you see your pinning over there on your page. Why you can't pin your daughter? Your daughter today, what she wrote, said on TikTok, that the thing is supposed to be pinning. When you say one word, you call my name. When you talk two words on Facebook, you gotta call my name. What the F? Leave my fucking name. I grew up in Morovia. I never saw your kind. No, I did not. That Facebook may all equal. Settle rain. That's what they call settle rain. That it may all equal, yeah. Oh, I get credit card. I get bow. No more day. We get talk. And God allow me in this line of business for people like you to be exposed. The audacity to pin my cuckoo son, who pa have not denied him. Just take one Sunday. I say, Fuma, you told your part to do something. Oh, mommy, no. My daddy took over here for a walk. When the pa pick over here up, they go walking. He picked over here up from my house on Sunday morning. That go want to go over here eat. He pa will not just sit there because the pa said on diet. The pa said exercising. He is Sunday go walking. How many men in this world, they and a woman not together? Let me take this time to give you flowers. The pa. They even care. Your own one no more. No more. They won't be battled because of your ways. The lies. You can break up with a man. He be your enemy. You can break up with a man. He be your enemy for the sake of the children. You got to come to a common ground. You got to understand it's not because of you. They will tell you two in the core. Madam, sister, parenting time is not for you. It's for the children. As for me, I'm done with parenting time now. My child support ends on the 28th. I'm done with parenting. I'm too old to say I'm done with parenting. I should have been done with parenting time since 10 years ago. But I decided to have essay late. That's why I was so good to celebrate graduation. By the time that graduation was done, my whole soul was hurting me. I couldn't even stay, my people. I told the people, it was not because of money, but because that strength, that energy you get when you young, get in your early 40s, in your late 30s, that energy, I get it again. I just won't be by myself. If you ask me today, I just won't be by myself. I won't hear no say, mommy. I always say, if you're young, have your children. So your children, they were young. What sana? We don't see the parent identifying. They lay chatting on Facebook, on TikTok, to talk to TikTok. TikTok, we all know it's a social media place. And they say she sell a lot of things. But TikTok, they say you can record. I tell you, on TikTok, they say you can record. But the children, they say, the people who love me, who love the Jews, who love for me to kind of nail off here or compromise, they stay dropping my DM. This is my favorite call of all time. There are some things going on in the studio, but we can't say everything. When I say I hate my mom, and people look at me like I'm crazy. Clear what? When I say I hate my mom, we analyze. People look at me like I'm crazy, and I will me. You're coming to take to the stage. But not only that, they say a few other things were brought. Then they can start spelling. What? She never told them she hoped they back. Baka, so you don't tell a lady you pray she back. What another lasso? She never compared them to others and made them feel insecure. She never made them hate coming home every day. They can say she hated coming home every day. That's why they call the police. They say they call the police more than 100 times to that one complex. And you see them people grow here? They are all sitting here. For those who live in Minneapolis and move, I see my girlfriend here. And you understand the code. No need no bling. Who pocket take a feel? And the jacket feel you wear. You bring it, we can scatter it. Bosses don't come here after 6 p.m. in the evening. Why? Because of criminal activities. They won't stop all that thing. They like it. I put the glasses on. Rose, it sounds like my daughter. When you renting in the people they go here, you can't call police plenty time. You can't do plenty police call. You can't read some list. They will kick you out. So no wonder why. That guy say what I heard. I was saying about Martieri. They plenty police calling. It can destroy your list. So it looked like Mantua was not evicted. I stand to be corrected. I'm going to check the eviction list in Minnesota. Eviction is a public record. But it looked like she was waiting to vacate the premises because her list cannot be re-signed. You know, you bring country people from the village. When country people come out of the village, they play a bit noisy, man. They washing daily clothes for the door. They yelling. They knocking pot. The first time coming to certain life. So it looked like, from our observation, when we brainstorm, it don't take a rocket scientist. They will not admit to that, but it seems like a rental office telling them you can reason. Period. Fuck it. So they can find place. So they know what I'm hearing, because black all people there, they leaving. But I wonder what I can tell. When they come on live, they'll come be discussing different things about dry rest, okra soup. We get time for that one. I sat down here the other night and listening to some things there. I say, wow. One by one, this lady is listing all the people that attended my daughter's graduation ceremony, making it seem like I fucked her ex-husband to make babies. Making it seem like her friends are my friends. No. We only met on Facebook because it's social media. On social media, sometimes we share the same space. But it does not mean we are equal. I care what you say to them. You can make $4,000 2 weeks, $5,000 every 2 weeks. Your children can be working in corporate America. We still not equal. I be damned. There's no comparison here. Never. Ever. I will never, in my last days, post somebody's special need child. That's why you can be lying, say, oh, she posted Rose's daughter on her page. I never posted Rose's daughter on my page. Michi Bay invited Rose's daughter on my show. If you said I want to say yes, I hold myself accountable. I take responsibility. It was wrong. Never. That lady was posted on test page. The wicked human being who in denial. I never posted I get on. I saw Michi Bay's son, her mugshot, passing around. I never posted it on my wall. You can do that. I see Michi Bay's son the OVA. I see Michi Bay's son the essay. So why should I post her sons on my wall? If I did it with anybody, I did it with her. All the bad ways, I said it here. All the bad ways in a labor, that man. That man. If that labor don't turn out good, yes, we'll blame him too. Society will blame him too. He should know right from wrong. But 90% of the blame, it will fall on the man. %90. Yesterday I drove to, so sometimes God will allow me to go to see certain things for his own glory, to share on this platform. Because that's what this platform was made for, to expose. And I realized that there are a lot of Liberian little boys, obvious age, 25, 20, 19, 21, 22, 23, 4 months age. They go to the Central Park in the evening. They're in Brooklyn Park. People frying color, plenty fish, you know, roasted chicken, roasted meat. I was trying to say that last night. And me, I let my color be. So I was hungry for color yesterday. I was craving color. So I drove in that area. We all know Brooklyn Park I was tearing. I can't go Brooklyn Park I was tearing. And I see all the young, promising young boys that's supposed to come out to be something for the parents. Their parents send to school. The parents work doubles. The parents work hard to make sure they were educated. Some of them went to Park Center, some of them went to Osio High School. Some of them went to Champlain. You name schools tonight. Right here in the Twin Cities. Our little boys, our promising Liberian men, Liberia already has shortage of men. Educated men. Because of the war. So people that came to this country, they gave birth to male, they gave birth to male children. Boys are the head. That's why the enemy always attack males. Those children share lavishing their lives. What we see going on in Liberia, so that what going on right here in America. It broke my heart last night. It broke my heart. To see promising Liberian little boys that's supposed to be in college, getting the masters, the PhD. They stayed into that Central Park, the opposite region apartment. No different from the Zocos in Liberia. One of the anytime second time to give me, I want to somebody's son graduation again. He came to the car. Oh, you know me? A so person's son. He did the same thing again yesterday. Throwing their lives away. They say people are doing it because marijuana is a medical thing. For medical use, but abusing marijuana is abusing drugs. It have an effect on the medulla. So what they do, they gather over there in the evening, and our whole place is just like a chimney. The smell. And I'm sitting in the car driving back. I say, what? I would rather, yes, no parent should say I want a special need child. No parent should pray for a special need child. It's true. But for me to born my normal child that I depending on. Most of all that came from that period, that poverty, that war brought all here, resettlement, asylum, immigrant status, DV. To see our children just lavishing on drugs, street drugs. That whole site is all about drugs. They say they can stay there until 10 o'clock before they just they go their separate ways. Lavishing. It's sad. It is sad. So back to what I was saying before. I think I was trying to relate something. I would rather my son be special need than for him to be standing in that park, finishing all the weed that money can afford. Just so now sitting in the parking lot waiting for Esther to get off work. And I see the Liberian boy, the Somalian. I think he's Somalian. He saw the white little boy. I just sit in the car. I just sit in the car, just watching. I just put my hand under my cheek. I just watch it. I just observe the area. Terry management. I see the boy, the white boy, was going towards Walmart. Then he came back. But I didn't see what car he drove, he came out of. But I see the Somalian or the African boy coming towards the boy, asking him for a ride. Telling him, oh, I see no boss coming in here. Hello? Bosses don't come to Maple Grove after 7 o'clock. The only reason why bosses don't come to Maple Grove, that to pick up the corporate Americans, the working class people. They carry them to work after 6 o'clock, going to 7. Yeah, you will not see no boss unless you call Uber. He wanted a white boy to get him right. He said no boss going to Brooklyn Park wherever you're going. And that's why I brought this up to them. We need to teach our children. We need to teach our children to say no. The white boy told him, no, I'm not going that way. The little boy wearing the t-shirt and the white boy was wearing, if I still remember, if the police, if something happened to them, they come to ask me, I would have said yes. I saw a white boy wearing Virginia State, West Virginia. Maybe you go to college in West Virginia. I don't know. People can buy t-shirts, you know, and wear random t-shirts. I don't know. But I'm sure he's a college student. Young little boy. Driving your own little car. But the little boy park a car far away. I say I want to go to Walmart to pick up essay. When I'm waiting for her, I let to park my car far away. And sometimes I get people on Facebook, you know, listening to other people, you know. The white boy told him, first of all, how can you see a strange white boy in the parking lot? You know if you park and he gone in your car and you just asking him for a ride. That's 1. 2, how do you expect, or you're expecting somebody to get you ride that don't even know you? Suppose you put up gun on it. Suppose you take them in the environment and somebody just party on our street. Only because they're trying to give you right because you asked. And that's what we need to tell our children tonight. Do not give no stranger right. Do not have empathy. And let it exceed your interest. If somebody call you, ask you, why you going to your car, and they approach you, open can be right. I can see no boss coming here. Tell them go find Uber. Call you man. That's why mothers, we should start allowing our children to be too fast to grow before their time. So we're putting the children also at the age of 18, 19. Our children need us to guide them. Some of them are rude, it's true. But most of the time, children practice what they see. The children can be 19, 20. My girlfriend just took her daughters to Mexico. Her first daughter, I think they like almost 20 now. They all went to Mexico. Nothing wrong with it. Taking vacation with your children in their 20s. That's just bounding. It's called bounding. People work a lot in this country. People work a lot in this country. They don't have time with the kids. The children grow also fast, particularly 18 years now pass. Make time with the children. Oh, she grew now. She can do her own thing. By the time the children reach 20, they're not even men yet. They're not even woman yet. They're already moving in with men. They're moving in with woman. No college education. The next thing you know, they bring a bunch of grandchildren to set on your head. As the result, Your weak cap can never be straightened. Let me straighten my own. Your weak cap can never be straight. Your office can never look right. You always know there's something running behind you. Because it's like passing on poverty. Man poor, children poor, no college degree, no financial stability. You see, if my son was not autistic, if my cuckoo son is sitting in that room who I saw today, if Ovie was not autistic, Ovie 25 years old, Ovie will not be taking care of me. Forget about him being Nigerian. His mom is a disciplinarian. All my parents never instilled in me. All my parents never taught me I'm not going to teach my children. Lesson learned tonight. Push your children to go higher. Push your children to do more than you. Push your children to live within their means. Push your children to educate themselves. So poverty can roll over. You know, poverty have a way of rolling over from one generation to another. It becomes a stigma. Generational curse. But back to what I'm saying. I keep fast forwarding. Let's fast forward. In this TikTok video that the lady made, that was screenshot, she's spilling a lot of hot tea for the TikTok. Address what she's saying. Who she talking to? That we need you to address. Forget about Tana Robbie. Tana Robbie get shelter. Tana Robbie get kitchen. Whether she in one bedroom, at least she get place to lay her head. That's the most important thing in America here. Now they're trying to bring up another reverse psychology. Tana Robbie and her sister, they're sleeping with one man. Was somebody their sister sleeping with one man? You will not know. Tana Robbie will look bold as fuck. Tana Robbie is bold as fuck. She don't even have to tell me. Tana Robbie come on live 3 times a day. If it's just enough for one day, must get asked, but she not tired. What time she really have to nap, to sleep, to rest, or brain? Because the brain can be overworked. It can be stressed out too. You find something else to discuss. The thing you're supposed to be discussing, that the thing that what your children are performing on TikTok. The thing your children are writing on TikTok, that what need to be addressed. That Tana Robbie. Tana Robbie is a full-grown woman. We're not doing reverse psychology yet. You will not change the subject yet. You're not changing nothing yet on us. The thing what the lady has said on TikTok, it needs to be addressed. It was screenshot, it was sent to my phone. Even though I will not pay attention because, like I said, I black out of you, so I don't see your thing. But she said a lot of things on TikTok. They get torn until they get included being abused. And the pie getting as small. She said she was sexually abused. We want to know who abused her sexually. Because most of the time, sexual abuse comes from the person who's most close. She said, plenty today. We not get time for dry rest. We get time for potato green rests. The one I ate the weekend. It was damn sweet. Let's address the issue. Who abused the lady sexually? Me, I won't know. She was suppressed not to report it. She was told not to report it. So she kept it for all these years. When you see the children, they misbehaving. They can't listen to their parents. They won't be women before their time. Something happened. And most times, African, we can be in denial. Plenty things ain't happy. With 1 year, I think 1 year being addressed. We not get time for tapata. The sexual abuse part. Because I asked a question before. You sure? Nothing happened? No. Nothing happened, huh? So why now she's spilling the tea? I hate my mom. Because my mom suppressed the truth. My mom was not there when I needed her. My mom was too busy trying to protect her husband, trying to stay in the marriage, trying to force the marriage. She neglected my needs. She will not pay attention to details. That I didn't want yet. But you are talking to them. When they just say you can't wait. We also. The time you are taking to be peeling of your wall. That I think you need to be addressing. That'll tell you. You don't mess with special needs children. In due time, things will be exposed. We need to know, I repeat, who abused the lady. The lady talk plenty in, but they say on TikTok, you can record videos. But one of the replay people, then they replay. You're little that Robbie. That a real cheese here. That it was so to beat the scorsy. The real cheese. It hit my desk. Well, Freeport of Monrovia managing director, assistant managing director or deputy, they will discuss a thing and let her property. That's a plus subject. They don't like it too much. What? Okay, I think I really want you. The mom never called them a bitch. She never told them she hoped they will back. So this is a direct bullet. We want to know who the lady are talking to. You know what? Re-echo it will go far. They want a sweet me pass. Say you so obsessed with me. They are new for kind of a. Anything you talk about, you gotta be mentioned. Last night, nobody brought that tea to my table. If that tea was brought to my table while I was on here last night, I was going to report the story. I am mandated to report stories. Oh yes, trust me. You already know. All the things they like were talking on TikTok. We need to know. We want to know who she's talking to. Who is she? Today she was looking so confused, so disturbed. And you like it, you will can't course, and now they course you. We will stay on the point. Who is the lady talking to? Her mom failed her. Her mom called all the words in the book of life. Her mom protected the man more than her. You don't think they can happen plenty of power. Right here in America, they can protect the horse money. That one they can't stay me. Don't tell that thing there. It will spoil the family need. So these are all the things that led to the rental office saying they must vacate. When rental office tell you to vacate, that in most times, it don't mean they give you eviction notice. It technically, they're not taking you to court, but they'll write you a formal letter that you cannot resign. That's what it means. Because that particular play there, it correct for single moms raising their late children, the school district, the neighborhood, and you know. Send the woman say she will not need money in the America here. A task was set to be like when starfish stick on the body in the water. Somebody want to know from nowhere. You check it, maybe on Facebook. You started coming on my platform to explain your story. Walking here with some of you are single mothers. Are you trouble at it now? That the trouble at you. Woman who I met in a store. Nobody introduced her to me. The woman walked up to me. Are you Charlotte Roberts? I've been looking for you in the time. I've been watching you. And I've been praying one day to meet you in person. Since that day till this day. I'm going to no medicine man. And he perform no magic. It was what God ordained. Right after I broke up from my old studies. I used to buy hair for my old studies. They say I left free thing. I say yeah. Could my flomo understand the business? A shadow wear my hair, I will sell. Period. A shadow wear my wig, I will sell. Vivian T. Hawks. If I decorate Charlotte Dorothy, as I'm sold out, people will book me. Tracy Harris, I call her. The next thing I know, she said, yes, I got a white chair. I pay $5. It was delivered and picked up. That's it. That's me. My name is attached to money. This name, I'm sitting down top of a lot of money. There are plenty of things if I was doing it. I can never see poverty another day in my life. People come and need to sell the pepper sauce. People come and need to sell the clothes. People come and need to sell the wigs. People come and need the business will sell. Unless you get swimmer. Because grace lives here. God can carry you what you can't carry. He already knows the burden. The burden I have to carry on my shoulder. You can imagine taking care of a 25-year-old man. Who just from the groom, coming from trapping, carry him to Target. He went inside there, pick up his snacks. I bought here a checker. Who drop it off. I said if I can count the show. That's my full-time job. I've still traveled the world. I hear one of them saying, one of those hateful pastors, that if you pay you with me in America, I have traveled. I have taken more countries to travel. God can now be hostage. But he has assigned me to love my son unconditionally. Okay, baby. Because my baby can just worry you. They think they like it writing. They think when they like it talk on TikTok. That one need to be addressed. We won't hear, maybe you address it here, but we won't hear no other type of that story because there was somebody who all of you on the platform. All of you on the platform to kind analyze. They analyze us then, and now you see on Facebook now. So for me, I'm still waiting. I mean, this afternoon, I thought you're going to discuss it. What took place on TikTok, I thought you're going to tell us. But I know I could see the guilt all in your apple. Oh, okay. She never told them they were the reason her ex-husband left. She never told them they were the reason her ex-husband left. Okay. Okay. They won't bring children for your husband leaving you. They won't bring your child for your ex-husband leaving, for your husband who was then your husband leaving you. And you became ex now. Thank you, Mary. So Mary, you were the one that recorded that video at Purple Rose, right? I'm coming to you later. Stay there, stay tuned. We'll come to you. So blaming your child on your husband running away from you. And that man never ran away because you didn't want him. The man ran away because he didn't want you. They could have faced the fact. The man ran away from you. You didn't care. You are King Kong. You are going to pay the bills anyways. Your body is strong enough to pay all our bills. That the man ran away. The man picked up his shoe, packed his bag, and fled. Can't tell all the truth. So is that why my daughter should be the target? We not do nothing to you. We know you. They think I nothing to wish. Oh, SA. Okay, that was SA me. Okay, sexual abuse. Let me open the thing. I'm gonna read the sexual abuse part. She never told them they were the reason her ex-husband left. Let's go back. She never blamed them for their sexual abuse, but mine did. She never blamed them for their sexual abuse, but mine did. LOL. Yeah. Yeah. And most of the time, to be honest with you tonight, the traditional people, the illiterate people, they always have sexual abuse. It's a taboo to punish the abuser. The country people always punish the victim. They shame the victim. You can cause my children good already. I sat, I stood, I walked, I've groomed my children. That because of my children, I stay in the country. The park is shelter. The park is a whole horse in Blaine. They can go live for the park. But now, Pama pay out to my different in Africa. Almost 10 years ago. But I'm still here. My license was pulled. My CNA license, they took it from me. But God still made a way because I love my children. No mother in her sound mind will allow that. I left that behind me a long time ago. But at least I was not in denial. I came and told my story. So you come back. They like talking about sexual abuse here. Like I said, for those who just joining, who want to know who sexually abused her. She talked to TikTok. She made a video. She said a lot. It was replay on one of the replay shows. Platforms. And I heard a girl saying her video was taken down. Her video was taken down. That means you reported her. Because you won't hear the truth. The truth makes a lot of sense. Say the truth and nothing but the truth. And I don't care how many years go by. How many years go by? The truth will always surface. The truth can never, it can be delayed. But it can never go untold. Something happened. That's why the frequent police calls, the plenty police calling, then going on in our apartment for the previous addresses. When you go back to the records, if you call the police station today, a lot of things been going on behind the scene. By the time you hear your friend, put your running on Facebook, you can analyze. To put your mouth in the underbelly. Then are the same man. That the same man. You are a lying to come back to your house to call it like your chest. That my son you won't pin. You pin your stupid hair on your wall. And I causing Baba cause it today. Baba cause will not solve the matter. We'll use voice. The lady suffered. She was sexually abused. Let me just break it down today. Your children they will come forward one by one. And they will pull a more on my good son. Your children they will come forward. And all I want, her child will see TikTok to tell the whole world she got burned. When I say I hate my mom, they say it by clear. After she spoke her heart, then she said, when I say I hate my mom and people look at me crazy, like I'm crazy. But that's the reason why she hates you. Now she made it clear why you're getting alone. Why the police being coming to the address. Why the apartment office asking you to leave the management. You ain't been getting along out to out because deep down, you guys have not reconciled. You have not gone to therapy. You have not looked her in the eyes to say, yes, I know it happened. I'm sorry. Whoever did that to you will be punished by law. She have not gotten settlement. Or said retinue. Nobody wrote it for her. She have not gotten justice. So she's now free. I don't care how many dollars you can go spend in Florida. How many dollars you can go some on your own Facebook, your check copycat. You know, country people let to copycat people. Anyway, you see country people run away. Country people in me because you from so tribe. No. Country next are your attitude. By the time they see their friend they travel to West Point, they run it too. By the time they see their friend they go to Dubai, they run it too. By the time they see their friend they go copy. The whole letter copycat. And that's what things that some of y'all do. And I found with y'all. When you do too much copy, it can't be fun when you do your own. People don't pay attention, they don't even pay you mind. I tell you try to buy notice, you don't do it like say buy notice. You try to buy attention. People don't see you. Because you are not authentic. And the problem is between you and the people who you're trying to imitate. It's good to be natural. It's good to be authentic. It's just good to be you. I don't care who can be flying in plane tomorrow morning. I can't face it. I say, look for me. I say, you working tomorrow? No, mommy. Tell your job. Take day off. I won't go. I won't travel with you. You think I get time for who buy plane ticket? I get time for who spending $3,000 to buy plane ticket? That my parents say? You know how many of my age made it? You will not even see driving on road. But I do what please me. I do what pleases me. None of my children working here to Ella to get all cheap ticket, discounted ticket. We join our car, we go. I'm supposed to get that. New Year's week. That my friend had to beg me, say, "Shut up, will beg you." Don't go on that road, it's too dangerous. The snow can be falling from the mountains. I'm a missionary. Since I was a little girl, I always told my parents I wanted to be unknown. I'm surprised I got 3 children. Because missionaries are people who drive. They ride bikes all in the villages. They let to explore new places. I walk going. They have to pay me. But I still went somewhere. Me I still got my car and went to Texas. But at least the road was dry. Kansas, Iowa, there was no snow. Even coming back, there was no snow. I just like to do what I want to do. I'm not paying attention to what somebody else is doing. I'm not competing with no motherfucker. Because the blessing is unmatchable. So when you see witchcraft, they actually witchcraft. You know, these days, young girls, they used to see the old name, they in wish. The young girls, they in wish, one of the old name. Well, see, you're trying to compare and contract. Why are you wasting your time? The team will call care for some of us. Before we did the F, we see it. That corner, he's slow, but he damn sure so. If I can see Italy, that means the team will call care for me. So in those days when we were growing up, our parents were Catholics. Those are places that my parents will wish they have visited to go and see room for me to walk in the biggest Catholic church on the planet. Rome. So I say, ask myself, but what took me to Italy? But God was only trying to prove to me that, Charlotte, there is nothing I got for you. Your eyes shall not see. Don't compare yourself with me on the Facebook. The biggest cathedral. We have walked through cathedrals. We have visited Catholic churches. I've never seen a Catholic church that big. The place also, it's a whole city. They very care. It's a whole fucking city. If God can set me in plane, through my viewers, the people that are attached to me on this journey, what did God can do? So that we can just worry ourselves for nothing. One of the biggest testimony is yet to be told. So you compare yourself with your mates. Your mate is not over here. Back to why I came on live tonight. We need to know the thing when they get wetting here. They share the lake get throwing. The lake get through a lot of bombshell. And I thought you were going to address it, but you refused. You deviated from the whole topic. These are the things that you're supposed to pin on your wall. When I say I hate my mom, people think I'm crazy. The lake is hurting inside. That torture, that torment, that childhood trauma, it roll over into adulthood. And it developed that hatred because it was never addressed. That the thing is what you're supposed to be worried about. That Charlotte and her children who came to her graduation or daughter graduation, who not can, what you were on the table, what you were not on the table, who joined the road. People leaving their children in Liberian, in doors, and they worry about what you my daughter table. You can you imagine? That was someone you will not be addressed you. They claim I'm pay horse in America. I'm pay horse in Liberia, me. You think a fuma was in Liberia and a pay horse in Liberia? Fuma will not get a key? Then I fuma in your children horse? Making excuses for nonsense. It's neglect. I can your child can be 50-year-old, 30-year-old. Your child, whether they're disabled or not disabled, that your child. You can't carry a horse on your head. When you buy a horse in that bro, you can't sell a horse on your head. Human being can be living inside. And who you will first cater to? Your boyfriend? Your husband? Or your child what you carry for now more? That is what should be worried now. They're so worried about me and my children. Who they part in their life. They're ready not be alone carrying it. Because she be carrying it with me. God know why he assigned me to a good dad. You will play medicine for that one. You pay help for us in that period. And your daughter still living in your house. They cannot put 10 children in one bedroom. The dish, the cold spoon, the copper, the knife, the fire coal, the kerosene, the lantern, everything sleeping in the same room with them. In fact, they dish all the mattress. That woman in her own room. Woman lay now in her own room. Today, if I get place to lay my head, go for bed. They park a horse in plane. They will park a bed. Piam, piam, piam. Okay, we see the children in party. My only worry about. You did your disabled child in a bro, but you sorted somebody who not disabled child. They don't make a make sense of my boy. They put like a big piece on the foot. Then I carry the flower on it. 10 children. 1 bedroom. So. How you call that there? Il a brought you call it ching. Bear box. The bear born a follow in the lake and mattress. The thing of boy all the children's skin. Fia. But the grandma worry about shallow in her children. Everybody will pick on them milk to them. My children were living in America. Born here. My children were born here. If I pay her in a bureau without ready, anything away, I will still travel. That children abuse. Bear bought all the mattress. That we don't want her to carry. When I video kill us, they want to us straight to yourself. It was too late. It was too late. Anywhere you see me, you see my children. Anywhere I go bring my children myself. Their foot, my foot. The hardest thing in America here that to get your children place will lead here. I will know who she left there. Myself, you're coming to warm my heart as a mother. If I go to see her special needs child living in the house, I say, yes, this woman is a mother. Abandon your daughter. Abandon your grandchildren. My sister living in the house, she said she won't live there. No bound between you and your children. Because there is no bound. Let me get to the point. I will see too much. There is no bond. Because there is no way there can be a bond between mother and daughter get key to her house. No love. Delusional. What's the word today I've used? What's the word that came to my mind today? Dysfunctional. Dysfunctional. I don't care for a fuck if she get new glasses. The idea she came here to beg us for glasses. That is she. Then I tell us, we'll buy you new glasses. That lie. You will say chemicals of fire on your head. You fight with me. You came here to pay for glasses. You should have bought the glasses before. They are know you're supportive. You're only to pull point. We don't care for fuck. And nothing can in the to my address in the mail. I open it. Nothing can in the address to my address in the mail. For now, witchcraft for me to open the sack account and plan to. I beg you. I already 40 minutes this here. Nothing can make me blind. I so shame cow ingrate. I told you need to buy glasses before you came to your enemy to come pay for glasses money. Somebody who you can't stay. Can't tell you, but what they say she was saying, that country woman, That village champion can't talk about why I didn't have my daughter graduation in the hall. Why SA stayed to you? I thought SA supposed to be on campus. Don't worry for where SA go. I already told you. The thing what happening to my house, you will not know. Your bunch of witchcrafts. We will have graduation barbecue in the park. Graduation barbecue is held in the park. That I'm wedding reception. We see the love that you show to your daughter before you worry about me and my children. That I'm wedding reception, yeah. Nobody will get married. Nobody will get married yet. Who did it the American way, the American tradition. When the white people leave the graduation, they come home in the backyard. They build a tent. They stay under the tent. They barbecue, hot dog, a burger. They sit there, they eat, or they postpone it to the next weekend. And they have fun. Or they go to the park. And what's saying you're playing lane there? Yeah. And what's saying you're playing lane there? You're still acting that you're playing chair lane there. That when you can really know somebody can stay you. The other one, the other witchcraft who told already all the one on TikTok were all over the place, counting every hair. That other one can say the hair, I will never buy hair from you again. The other person here, I will never stay with you. Can you imagine? They hate. You left the person who molested your daughter. You hate that person. That means you can't hate. The person who molested your daughter, you forgot her. Ma, baby talking about tea. I was saying, how called on you? The jacket feel you go wear. Tea to the point. And when a country woman can say, oh, they can't stay in mirror because the mirror husband taking care of the mirror. They have never seen that kind of civilization in real time. Where men take care of their wife as it's supposed to be. Stay at home, mom. Oh, yes. Anybody can send it to me who give for fuck. Anybody can send it to me, man. Because I see delusional things she was doing and she got exposed. And I told you, I said, you are myself without one children war. I said, you can see, me, my children, they will say stinny. And I'm leaving there to go nowhere. I've been in shop for almost 10 years. You're not costing. You will stay here. So this is supposed to change here. Nothing changing here. That country woman with the jet dragon from the country and brought to America. And what you were really talking about? That's it. We are waiting for you to analyze your daughter behavior on TikTok. I'm hearing that on TikTok when you do videos, for me, I don't do TikTok for all the years. When you do video on TikTok, the videos are not to be recorded. You can't record somebody's video, so people just screenshot all the things that she was saying and you write. Parar e se considerar. We're waiting for you to come tell us why they get made all those remarks. What happened to the girl child? Who molested the lady? What actually happened? Because she exposed you bad way. Now knowing last night when I was sitting there explaining my different thing, that the reality was going on. 10 years in the making. Unstoppable, unmovable. You bring your own osa. Confession Wednesday, Tuesday. But Saturday, I thought you kids can't confess. But your body language told me, oh, you are looking so guilty. So you just trying to be calling Tani, Takao. Who gave for who rat? Who tash everywhere? Who tanash everywhere? Who care? We are still steady. Matoro. Ta leke take share what great man. That like two best day. As long as she not sleeping under the snow, the rain not beat you up. The way bear hot they past July, the sun not beat you away. But she come for work, she can't inside. Okay, see her. She take back, she can't online. That is not the issue yet. You start deviating. You start using that name as the rebound. Let's go straight to the point. Straight to the point. Samira is a grown woman. She can be an alcoholic. She can be whatever holic. Samira is a grown woman in her 40s who have raised her children. Anytime she wants to drink wine, she can drink wine. I would have had a problem with Samira if I had seen her 17-year-old, 16-year-old and drinking wine. How can you question a grown woman in her own home who have raised her family for over 23 years? You go family and sit down. They focus on the issue. And the woman like she can finish. For the same Sabra like she can finish a whole truckful of wine. That's her business. That's her business. The most important topic of the week, of the day, breaking on my desk this afternoon. One of our local champions on Facebook Doro had a lot to spill on TikTok. The lady is trying to tell us her childhood. It was not us. Her mom want to portray it. The reason why she has been struggling for the 7, soon to be for the 8. Oh no, you get well next year, man. Don't rush it. April stay far. Say, bro, check it for the 7-year-old. That for the 7-year-old woman drinking and smoking her weed once in a while. That it will come over. When you see a drug addict, when you see a Zoko, you know that. We are bringing justice for that little girl. The lady will appear on TikTok. That should be the story of the day. I know y'all can be cost me for 100 years. I would not give for who to the rock. Hero Costa already discuss politics. That Hero Costa the hero to discuss politics. We are here to drag mothers who are living a two-faced life. Who are living a life of secrets. We are here to expose sexual abuse. A lot of Liberian women, their husbands abuse their children because these children are the stepchildren. A lot of Liberian men are overprotective of their biological children. A lot of Liberian men, not all, they are hunters. They come across women. They fall in love with women pretending when they see the women with get children. 9-year-old, 10-year-old to come squeeze a titty. Can sit on my lap, put your finger in the nunu girl. That's abuse. The men don't have to use a private part to enter finger. That abuse. Knocking small leg and tete, squeezing their tete. That abuse. Telling them to kiss them. When a man go to double. That abuse. And that's how I started this platform. Today, my enemy list is the longest because of this particular topic. So guess what they did? They formed a complete delegation to tell the world that my past slept with me. I say, yeah, that's true. He wouldn't sleep with me. He talk hell of way. Only crazy people will believe that bullshit. Because a lot of them, they were abused for their childhood. The man they left them in the camp with the uncle there. The man they remarried and left them with a stepper to come to America. They took advantage of them. And their DPS family secret, they will not tell us. So when I started knocking the nail, the hammer on the nail, they came back. She said her past slept with her. Just to say something, you know, prostitute they all. So people can say, oh, and people really believe that foolishness to this day. My past supposed to sleep with me. My past sent me to good schools. That's all he did for me. It was my father who told me one day. I always say that for those who don't know. During the heat of the war, we came for finna. I was walking in the yard. My past said, "Il laissait faire blonde." I tell her, who you talking to? He said, "Are you? Don't do nothing in the war, check out. If you don't do nothing in the war, the first man that God used to sense the gift, it was my dad. The reason why they bring it in Nayo and trying to flip the story, that because when I came to Facebook, I exposed a lot of it. Someone there today, you see in the darkness, they just getting fat, that sexual abuse, their childhood. Their childhood was fucked up. And the mom, they never reconciled with the mom. The mom never told them sorry. Forget about therapy yet. Because the moms never believed the story. Your husband touched me. You lying. Pow! You think you coming down? You think you coming down to destroy my marriage? You think that you coming down to destroy me and my husband here? Small leg. And one thing I will tell you, I always said it over the years. Children don't lie. Children don't lie because they don't have motive. Maybe that generation now. But typically, what I learn in this country, children don't lie because children don't have motive. When your child can't tell you, say your husband squeeze my tete, put you ear that. When your child can't tell you, say your husband key in the room, while we're taking by, he jump in the bathroom, listen. Forget about Odeye, we're not talking about Odeye. You're not changing my story. Because children don't have motive. Everything that they can spelling on TikTok is making sense. The story is adding up. The story is adding up. That's why they were mad. Wow, who is this woman? Who is Charlotte Roberts? Where did she come from? To come and expose abuse, to naked abuse. To tell the world that there are a lot of Liberian stepfathers who have laid with their stepdaughters and went unpunished. It went unpunished for many years. And those children grew up with that trauma. They grew up with that resentment. They can't stand the ground that man walk on The hate. It goes on from one generation to another generation. That's why when I talk to social media and I started exposing it, they form a whole delegation to come to attack me so that people who don't understand, they will be confused. But to this day, I'm not confused. I know exactly what I'm talking. Someone need a step I abuse them until when the man was dying. They never put a foot there. Because the man never told them sorry, but she was alive. Someone they called a speech for the mom and all. They were not talking to the mom. Because of that hurt of yesterday. And it's still a lying step party who abused the children to walk free. That is the difference here. The maker, he abused your child. Your child told you, you didn't make your part. There was no, in a miracle, there was no complaint. There was no written complaint. It was not taken to the law. It was swept under the carpet. They see Mary remarried to another woman. And doing the same thing to a new wife children. Over true, That scene made you allowed to walk scot-free. He did it to your new wife girls. I will give you Kenny. I will give you Toffee. You want back home? I will carry you to Disney World. Who told you say carry the children to Disney World? It will heal the pain of yesterday. Who told you carry the children to Disney World? It will heal anything. I went to Disney World. I spent 100,000. I went to Disney World. I spent 50,000. Ain't got shit to do with healing. I got what time for the summer, right? Oh yeah, it's summertime, You know, we're not bleaching now. When you're not bleaching the skin with tan, Naturally, in the winter time, we'll get back to business as usual. Just let it allow the skin to change in accordance with the weather. That's what similar people do. You get people using harsh caustic soda on your skin in the winter. It will peel your skin. You will peel the alligator. And you know alligator, you come from in the water where you need a skin behind. See, I don't want me. When alligator come from in the water, you know, cheese skin 100 times. We not do nothing yet. And I can let us say. I know she play it to cause my cause. You won't have my cool song. The good news here, I'm looking for Oviepa. Oviepa is lost. And then some of you're scared to go for DNA resort. You're scared to go for DNA resort. Because you know that daddy. You're that show. And you will cause tire. For me. Your daughter spilled the tea. I asked you the same question here. You said I was lying. I said, all right. After 99 days, one day for master, they let us spill it. We are tea for auto drinking. I enjoy that tea too bad. The tea pie hot. Good morning, my daughter. Good morning from the other side. Good morning from the other side. I hope you are enjoying your vacation. Vacations were meant to be enjoyed. We take vacation to enjoy, you know. Mapa. Richard Rawa is resting. Richard Rawa told me, say, Charlotte, you'll be a journalist one day. That's what he meant. When he called me, he listed bare blonde. Amen, Charlotte. You are a born journalist. So, when you're there forcing it, when you come for where, I can't analyze. You call a soup? What is spaghetti? 1.1 K? See, I want one. I know, right? Okay. That my children spaghetti, man. I want to try, you know, I don't eat worms. I used to call, for the time I was small, my sister, myself, we used to call spaghetti worms. But I really want to try your spaghettis. If I eat a spaghetti, my first time putting it in my mouth. Can you imagine? I was in my plane now. Yeah, she said too hot. It can't get cold, eh? It can't get cold. Stop. The lake can wet the cheese, man. Woo! Mama. I can drink the water cold. You don't can drink our tea when it take cold. When you drink hot tea, it can boil your throat. Tell me, you how to. I turn the air off. Shit. It really other day the house was too cold. Let me tell my children turn it here. I can't pass out here. No. All the time, I say them be on TikTok. I say ever keep when on TikTok to can read. Anything I say won't tell me. Anything they won't tell me, they address it in the phone. With a firewall in the text messages. Mom, I hate you. I say I love you. She need a bit 3 or 2. Mom. My son would say that unto I say my unto. Eh? You speaking to me and I'm speaking to you. But we will fight all the texts. When a child goes too far to take to social media, and like is crying out loud. And she want people like us to hear it. And advocate on her behalf. And that's exactly what is going on here tonight. There are a lot of pedophiles, abusers in the Liberian community. Yeah, my man take away. My mind is take away. You don't have this promotion like bro, corporate the money take away. What did you so do? What did you are supposed to do? We address the subject on the ground. The girl was crying out loud. You can't. Mama, you worry about what give you salary our hair. Mama, you worry about what we salary our hair. We should get more problem to worry about. Mama, you put this salary our cherry. Mama, you worry about salary our cherry. We should get what problem sitting there. Wobby. They can't drop more tea, man. They can't finish dropping tea. so obsessed with my baby. What's that? The girl is trapping some major tea. Man, you know now she will talk plenty. She will talk. She will do for that to come. So the two are like bossy. I hate to get up too early. Tomorrow morning, one of those mornings. But the other tea is sweet me. The other tea, the tea made my throat. Pia, pia. Pia, pua. Taka. Small girl. The small girl, we say, oh, viaga. We say, wasa. We say, wasa. Hello?
Hey, Sierra, how are you?
I'm fine. You on speaker? You on speaker?
I know, yeah.
This is the topic of the night. How you want to change the topic? The topic is too sweet.
You know what happened? It was Mary's ex-husband that sexually assaulted her daughter. It was her ex-husband. All alone. The man, she was crying and begging to stay with her. Imagine in this country when it comes to sexual assault, right, Sierra?
Yeah.
When we report the case, right, the social worker want to know. They want to interview the child. They want to know what happened and who touched the child. The only reason why she swept it under the rug, remember, that girl is not the man's child.
Yes.
And she thought by him touching the child, it was going to keep him. You know, I managed to know he didn't want it.
No.
She just made a video saying that, oh, your husband touched your daughter, your husband sleeping with your daughter. So I'm laughing because that's another projection.
Who husband sleeping with who daughter now?
No, like why she trying to say
who
that
husband?
My husband, because my daughter doesn't have a boyfriend.
Girl for once, worry about your own.
Listen now. And that's the projection because of what really happened in her home.
Yes.
You see, I'm going to tell all y'all, excuse my French, Sierra, all y'all motherfuckers. The reason why my daughter 25 is not fucking is because she's not here to take competition with how many dicks your children getting for her to get some too. My daughter need to heal and take care of herself. When she get to the place that is right, for the rightful person, for God to bring that person, you're going to see my baby. My baby is going to marry the first man that will ever
She's not in competition with nobody, child.
And she ain't in competition with nobody. And that's the difference, Mary. The difference when you and I stood in court in this country with my family and did everything I was supposed to do as a mother to protect my child. That's why my child is not a stray passing around like your daughter. All the time you are covering your daughter with them long wigs, those long eyelashes, those fingernails. It was to cover up the sexual harassment and sexual assault she went through. That's why you made her grow up so fast. Now the shameful thing is you never thought so one day that girl was going to talk. And this go for every one of you mother in this community that like to project your nonsense that happening in your mouth on people's children. Your children are going to grow up and your children are going to confess. And your children will be the one disgracing you. So, Marie, the only reason why you would say such like that about my beautiful family is because that's what your ex-husband did to your daughter. Your ex-husband sexually assaulted your only daughter, your only girl. And all you did was take her from salon to go fix her hair, to go fix her nails, to make her feel like she grown, she leaving her early, she's sleeping here, she's sleeping there, she doing all kind of stuff, sucking all kind of big dick she had no business sucking because you never took the time to take her to get healed. That is why police continuously come to your house. That is why since you move in that place, nobody have peace. Every day you're calling police. Every day you're calling police. Now the people telling you to move. You're a disgrace to a woman. Any woman who your child ever gets sexually assaulted at a young age and you sweep it underneath the rug, you are a disgrace to society. You are not worth to be a mother. So that shit that your ex-husband did to you, don't bring it to me. You foolish goat. That's all I got to say, CL.
Thank you for your time. You did it well. You spoke well. You spoke well. You spoke well. You spoke well. When I say I hate my mom and people, what's it? People look at me crazy. Okay, when I say I hate my mom, people look at me crazy. Your own daughter pull you also. Your own daughter pull you also. Eh? For one, then I get TikTok. They got you, they not on TikTok. In that day and time, what can I try now on TikTok? Everybody cheering on TikTok. But they got to be disciplined. That's what happened. We are clacking it. When you don't have that bond, when certain things happen to the children, and it cannot be discussed on a round table or shouting, throwing tantrum, the child chose social media. The children can choose social media to let it out. See, I hope you read that message. The children will choose social media to clear their chest. That all are happening here. So who you supposed to be fighting with today? Yourself. That even the lake. Go back and recollect. Did your daughter ever told you about any sexual abuse? Did your daughter ever told you that somebody did something to her? Go back. Trust me. Conscience. Your conscience will tell you that something, she did reported something. Did you take any action? Most of the times we're afraid to take action so they can take our children away. But it's never too late. It's never too late to file a sexual complaint, assault complaint. They will ask the child will explain what all happened. It's never too late. That they place your anger, that they place your energy, redirect your energy on that end. Oh yeah, we never put in stories. We are the storytellers. We only need to tell the world that something happened. Because the little girl already wrote it, said it. Will be shining light on topics like this. No. The other subject, it really sweet my heart. That you okay won't be pinning people cheering, calling people cheering names, stigmatizing people cheering. But you get your help back or see me. Help back for with rats. Sitting down on your two shoulder. I don't know. You sat on the social media. You not talk plenty baba tine bola me, but you jump all that other one. You told us all how that man lay down with a step cheering. His stepdaughter. That why his stepdaughter didn't graduate. I lied to you. You keep on the very platform. You told the world that the man sleeping with his stepdaughter. That why the lake you graduate. But you tell us what happened to your own. And who did it to your own. You forgot your own story. So we'll be shining lights on this topic for 1 straight year. I know nothing but rich men right now. Where that rich man pays, I'm not concerned. The thing will concern me. I don't want I'm talking to them. You keep on the Facebook, you discuss that man wealth. How the lady get dumb. She graduated from high school. Her man failed her. Her man left them. I was just thinking, oh, because you first. Because you first, we were talking, man, we go to court. We were talking to the court. We will go to the court. We will end the judgment there. Eh? Court will pay for us. Go there. You think when you say court will be scared to talk? We were talking the whole week about topic. That lady we can't tell her what did happen. What did she say? And I go tell the girl, oh, can you spend the money here? You must change the narrative. Tell them say you call no need. And you want pin people cheering on your wall. When you get your plenty your crop, you just think you must say we equal because you buy a bear to move people growth. Jealousy human being. If jealousy could kill, but now I'm dead. But now I'm dead. I told you when I mention name on the platform here. There are some names saying when I be mentioned, my dad didn't want to come and name. You know when you come and name, you say nothing. When they not come and name, they not talk. Kaka, I said, I was driving to go pick up my check. I just see the thing and dropping my DM. Peka. I said, what is the possible in my DM? So, when I go open my DM, and you can be eating that yo. That like a key here from New Jersey, she told what step at it to her. So it can happen. And most of the time, 10 chances to 1 before you hear saying biological power abuse the children sexually. Most of the time, what biological power they whip us, we pump tire. They punish all for our misbehaving. But most of the time, that thing a step back. That thing a step back in. That the pity or lot of step daddies I can match in that bureau. The child pregnant, who pregnant the child is step back. When they see us, the mind see no man coming. Once one the boy across the street, they take the belly and put in the boy here. Pure, not the boy. That the pa, the step back. I can't take it. I can't get sleep. Pin are you now? Pin now you now. I'm so tired of seeing. That they see me go open your phone for you. After the mail go find different woman. Then you stay baking the mail to come home. To come eat the late child support money, the small the food stand. I ate it. Oh, they yelling in people ear. When I say I hate my mom and people think I'm crazy. No, you're not crazy, sweetheart. You're not crazy, yeah? Why would say you're crazy? You're not crazy. No, your man just took the mail over you that all. She didn't stay with you. Yeah, boo. Go. When I see you, I see Essie. When I see you, I see Foma. I'm not hateful than you, mom. I'm not bitter than you, mom. Your mom is a witch. Come and go to the lake at school. Shall I curse you? Shall I curse you? Shall not curse you. You will curse her. Telling a child to curse a grown woman who don't even know the child name. Shall not curse you. They can finish writing your whole chapter on TikTok. Oh, God. They can finish writing your whole chapter on TikTok. Go and answer to that matter. That the main matter. The main matter at hand is the matter we are discussing here. What happened to this little girl when she was a baby? That's all we need to know. Simple as that. And I'm sure you have friends who know this story. I'm sure Hawazion will have some clue on this story. I'm very sure Hawazion knows something about this story tonight. Why is your gift keeping small children, but you're somebody angry? They are calling your children to come cause thing. Who raised you? What kind of home training you got? You get something to tell a grown up, you can't tell it. You will call your late child to come insult him. And they get putting your butt Osana. They can say the reason why she been acting up in school. She been acting up, fighting you, calling the police. That because the childhood trauma she suffered. That you suppressed for almost 18 plus years. It's time for her to speak. And she will speak her truth on TikTok. So why you can't very careful? Let's go tell the judge. Let's go tell the judge. Judge Andrew, yes. Her daughter confessed to sexual abuse. By the time Miracle hear that thing, waiting, they calling social workers straight. Her daughter confessed to sexual abuse. Somebody abused her and her mom buried it. Piam, 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 piam. And then they listen to that woman. She will cause tired. The only thing that sweet my heart on them one later and say, yeah, I've done a good job. Is to bring this to light. I can tell you. Now, and I don't want to see over here. America can open case for 20 years ago, 50 years ago. Prince Andrew from the great UK, United Kingdom, the King Charles brother, and they open case on you. Sexual abuse case are small thing to play with in America. Better go sit down and ask your daughter for your two to brainstorm. So we can open case on you. We don't want to be opening case on you to open the lake far in alphabetical order. Then her can't tell the social worker what happened to her. Let her can't tell the social worker thing. Now waiting do her. Now waiting happened to her. We want sabi. Me woman pass with me. I know all my children pie. Your partner is sleep with your children and pie is sleep with you. You refuse to go for DNA. So they can't determine who predator you. I just love. I just love. I just love. Makara, the lake explain. The lake whistle man. Tarikara Jesus, you tell me everything. That kind you told the lake you pray she will back. She said her feeling man, they can't tell and say they pray they will back. She never made them hate coming home every day. Sapataya. Tia, bang, 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 bang. Walking all in Walmart. Surveilling camera on people cheering. I went to the counter. I saw Essie. I asked her for change. She what boy my cheering. Just today I was in same club again. When I dropped Essie to work, I go across the street to same club. Won't get water. I restart the house with water and stuff. I see your son every day. That means the boy came around here for what reason? That go to surveillance on him. That was stop us to putting surveillance camera on small children. That jealousy. Can you imagine your son's sound? Adam wants you to be jealous of your son. George Andrew. Adam wants you to be jealous of your son. When I go to St. Club. All the essay party I've been up and down in St. Club. I've been seeing him. I never came here to come explain it. But didn't get to explain. I'm not stalking you. I'm not obsessed with you. It's God who gave us children. I'm happy with my own. Even if I'm happy, I get option. I get any choice. I can't throw over here away. I stop waiting for life. But you enter Walmart, my daughter to her cashier, ringing her customers up. You will bring it to Facebook again. That's stalking. That's stalking. That is stalking. You already knew the men were in Africa. You left the men in Africa. You came to America according to you. You're supporting the man, your son. The man was sleeping with Lily Hoske. Okay, that man will be me. You born whole baby. And you expect the man to come to sell on you. Didn't tell you say when you born children. When you a man together, you go born also. 10 chances to 1. That man will take you seriously. You are looking at separate chicken. You are looking at cool chicken that they put in St. Clair fridge. Eh? I'm talking my thing here. No, I'm talking about dirty people in here. I am not deviating. In this season, I will not be distracted by dirty people. I will not be distracted by people they woo. I'm gonna carry needle and thread to sew the whole office and they dress away into them. Because they all dress away. I understand they dress on them. But I had a woman who go to wedding. That had a woman can appear to the people wedding. How you go to a whole wedding, then you looking for needle and thread to face your simple. Separate chicken. But separate chicken that's not show me again. The other cheese here is Jam Bishi Pay going to jail is your enemy. Tell it, Jolie. What talking about wiki tell it, Jolie? Yeah. Don't leave it there. All the time. They go for. They go to the gym. They were just one the big ball ever. By the time they see the friend going for weight loss surgery, all of a sudden, I posting my friend. Their dress is not dressing today. Oh my God. Anyway, I love this color. I can carry the dress into the tailor. Let me open the faces. The other dress not dressing today at all. Yeah. But how your friend you go to wear you? Hold on. Yeah, wait. Let me fix the dress. Where the top of your hair? Man, the zipper, bro. Oh, you lying? Yeah, oh man. Woo. You get tapobi there? No, I bring tapobi in my person. Oh, to now the whole support proko. Hey, you get the dress I was sending for Nigeria. It didn't arrive until I came. That the problem having to there. But wait now, man, you know, say you not get too fat, oh. Yeah. That what they dress support. Okay, hold on. Yeah, man. But what is support here, Marco? You know how fat now is support with my flesh. Oh, you can help me pick it, oh. We gotta carry you to the nearest tailor shop. But what is tailor shop close to this side? Hey. Yeah, but you try to say it ever since I walk up and go to the mall to buy you someone at the second office. You always should try with alternative. You working double, you can buy alternative dresses. You know, just in case it's zipper break. Don't worry, man. We'll pass you later. I can make us spend money on zipper. My phone bill to you. That the people that will come and argue with. See, I will check with your dollar deal. That little girl posting in Hogari. Oh, make it for me. Do you a J last day? Don't I choose no top here? Sanama coat. Thank you. Depression get very eat plenty here. You will post all your skinny gear picture tire. You call it old money. You will post all your old money pictures. We now want to see them. The time was skinny. The time I lose weight. The time I gain weight. In 1973, when we were in Lagos. In 1972, when we were in Abuja. In 1981, when I went to Warri. We don't care. We don't care. Somebody, you have all that party. And nobody can use the auto bango. Est-ce que t'es le air man? Est-ce que? Go turn the air on. I said, I went and cut the air off yesterday. It was cold for some reason. I'm not talking. You must say that there. I'm mission girl now. Time to put a photo where you. The whole thread twisted. One side, you give me one side start, but when I went to start over here, I know so. You tell the tailor was sending my tray from Nigeria. Then he bring in the mail. So I end up tying one lapper and weigh my boba. That's it. We picture back home. It's that one that we're going our album and bring all 1973 picture. Eh? Go sit that man, you're better not yet. Go find several seats. We take all you are being delivered for roaches and rats. Stay dusty, man. The only time I saw the woman clean. The woman tell lapa she was someone that lays plastic but winner. You're going to Purando. That Purando when they go. What's that I say? But start as a after 11 years. After 12 to you. When are you saying me starts on 9? You're from life to life. You understand how I get paid? Yeah, oh. Ooh, my neck. Hey, you wanna see me, Sass? Why you that pretty? Oh, my neck. Ooh, the people will attack my neck. Ooh, It made you fair. Go find your partner husband to pay you horse. Nobody stop your do care. It made you fast, go find you pile the husband. It's you too old now. They tell you you okay, you should have phone your late army me. You please leave my friend, I beg you. And that is causing my friend on the platform. Oh, I'm a read again. I'm a read again. And you know my spiritual cherry came ready. Give me the tea. You please say my stars. You please say my stars, yeah? So my dress can be all over the place. When they get stores, they're all in the mall. You can run there, you travel out of state. Because you travel, you can't have no clothes order. You might not get there in time. You run to one store nearby, go grab someone a lay alternative dress to wear. You know. When I say I hate my mom, and people look at me like I'm crazy. No, you're not crazy, sweetheart. You are sound. You are sound. You are sound because children don't lie. Children don't lie. Children have no reason, no motive. That's what it means. So they're sending 1,200 people back to Africa, my people, Liberia, asylum seekers. We don't know if Rawa Bangura is among them people. And Rawa is not better than the people they're deporting. You please let's get it straight. They are sending 1,200 asylum seekers. But I want to know what is Liberia's benefiting from the American government sending people back to our country. Do they have places allocated for those people? Do they have like a place built or camp? 1,200 man. So we want to know if Raul Pangura is on the list. Is Raul Pangura on that flight? Is Robert Bangura on that flight? We need to know. To my children working at the RIA, Roberts International Airport in Monrovia, Liberia, please don't forget to not send me no message in my DM. Please do not send me Robert profile picture. I will get mad with you. I will block you. I don't need to see Robert profile picture. I already know Robert profile picture. He wearing a black or red high shoe, black stocking with the fins on his legs. I already know his beautiful red dress, singing Whitney Houston. Please do not send me Robert profile. Please, if you see Robert at National RIA, all I need is a video. All I need is a video clip. Do not send me any video. Picture me or Robert profile picture. I will get fair with you that day will not be easy. They are sending them back home with Liberians. They're not only foreigners, foreign nationals. Just in case Robert is spotted at a RIA with a rare high shoe. Please. Oh no, you're not wearing high shoes. You're wearing tennis shoes. Please send me a video clip. It's proving that you saw him. And I hope they put all your wig where I hope they send him along with all your wigs. Oh no, you not be able to carry all your wigs. So I'll show you. Hey, play cherry. How was you saying not speaking around? Please. How was you? Please don't forget to send Rawa wigs. I say, but I say, okay, Haja will send it. Haja will send Rawa wigs. Who come over? I was saying, Prophet Key have not made any official show yet. Prophet Key have not really sat to before the camera to do any show since he got released out of Saw Beach. I think he's just trying to rest, you know. He got people advising him to take it easy, you know, choose his voice, you know. But I really enjoy Henry Costa. Henry Costa laid some facts this morning. Henry Costa is still trying to inform the public when it comes to politics, you know. And I sat back and I listened to him. I didn't watch the whole thing. I told you when it comes to Liberia, I'm not very interested. I'm very sorry. Liberia is one unserious country. When it comes to Liberia and justice and all those things, the fact that that man was making millions tells me that his position at the free port has to do with Browi, Kronwi, Molawi, Moniwi. People are buying positions in Liberia because let's give and take tonight. I know you say I'm controversial, and that's what makes me who I am tonight. Somebody who own almost 30 group homes in Minnesota. What that person will be doing working to a free port of Liberia when they got people who attend LU? You're give and take tonight. Now because everybody own one side so out there, I say it's still money. You don't go say shallow. I will say the best too. No. But somebody who got his own money, what is he doing working at the free port? I had a discussion with somebody this afternoon and I want to re-echo with all fear or compromise. They got plenty of men in abroad who are educated and went to LU, didn't get no job. Because they think they bring the jealousy. That they think they can bring jealousy. Somebody got jealous too. When let people here who trustworthy. Somebody should have gotten that position that need it the most. That is qualified. I'm not saying put somebody in the position who is not qualified. And I think that where all this plenty talking came from. People started digging behind the man and they found out that they make our businesses that he opened before he became whatever minister appointee they gave him that bro. They got people in that bro who are qualified for that position. They got people in that bro today who went to school. No job. They can barely pay school fees for the children, Charles. You see, they will not be jealous. The apple will not be scratching too. They get feeling too. They do. Let's give and take tonight. I'm not only looking at it one sided. You get money, you leave those jobs say for the people who went to school in Liberia too. The poor people, you come for a miracle. You all need a people job. You need a people job too. Then the people in Liberia survive too. Honestly, I'm not saying that you shouldn't give people job in Liberia for a miracle. No, that's not what I'm trying to insinuate. A lot of people in Liberia, they are qualified for the position. The cast of a lot of honest men and women living in our country that don't have a job to even put bread on the table. They don't even have a job to tell them when say, oh, go to Wellington Market, but two naple can fry it. School now open. They will get money to pay school fees. How can a man who almost any what Henry Costa was saying today, $30+ million, and you're still giving him job? That man bought that position. That man bought that position. I get no interest in that, bro. But we come to the show, I will sit down very much chair with my people. But that's why you contributed to the campaign now. Of course, I have no politics, it's all about interest. But then nonsense got to stop in Liberia too. You get people in Liberia who campaign for JB. They don't know lazy to work. They get people in Liberia who campaigned. They are qualified for that position. They should have been given that position to feed their families, to decrease the poverty rate. Yeah. You know, say that they plenty asking for money for that problem, my offering basket empty. You see a JP or giving the people their job. People will not be giving to part of my sending stars, sending this small money cash as well. The people children out of college, no job. Somebody who already raked 30 million or 1 million there. Harry Costa say you go to the main horse. The main horse is new day bill. Yeah, man. These things are affecting my cash out. The main worth more than how many millions? Why you can't get sit out right here? Go pay a dream like pro go sit or carry crew to la pro. Let the people in la pro to enjoy for the sweat. I want to believe to the people in la period. They campaign war. The people suffer under the sun, the rain, Hamatan, Nelly Pepe. Me let put me la work at that me prison. Okola broko still get a put in 3 million. They get your position. You say that way, braga. Hmm? And the poor people bound who don't have nothing. Yeah, when you live for America, you go bad position. They will you come back with 1 foot with Danny Pepe. What do you call that? Say that's what they make people for be. Yeah. When the poor go out your phone, they say the poor play wish. But that they cannot see they get pre wish back. You better get some of that 30 million 10%. You better send some of that money here to this church. Talking about you get 30 million. You worth over 30 million. But you say money behind small poor authority job to be collecting small continuum bribery. Before the next 5 years, all the debt you owe in America, everything clear. You finish paying your house off, but you say worth 30 million. I don't say to JB. You say George we are corrupt. Oh, see, they see corruption taking place in this then government. You're giving positions to people who can spare able. Yeah, go. You're giving positions to people who can walk at someone in the morning. Yeah. Who can make choices on what meal they want to eat today and what they don't want. Or there are people going to bed hungry tonight. They went to school. They attended LU. They attended Cotton. You gave them chance to work in public offices so they can make a living for them and their children to decrease the poverty rate in our poor country, Liberia. To decrease the prostitution rate, the homosexuality. Because the parents cannot afford to give them that life. We are the voice for the voiceless. I care what you say, the American government, man, he's totally free. The American government, you see nothing wrong. Henry Costa, he need to give that job back to the Liberian government. There's somebody who really need that job, who cannot afford All that thing you explain today, that all I drew out of it. That's my take. You give jobs like that to people who need it the most. You can't be making the rich richer. And I'm not trying to call me here. Putting more money in the pocket of a man who already can plenty. Then he can operate a group there. We hear they say 22 people there, 22 different assault record on here. The state now flagging. He need to come and reconstruct. He need to come and organize a group home. That make it make sense. Educated people in Liberia, they both can get a job. Yeah. Oh, they make money, they make money, who understand? But truth be told tonight, when I heard that news coming out of you, I said, oh, honestly, Henry, in my heart, that job supposed to be given to somebody who need it the most. There are people in Liberia who are qualified. They can be trained for that position and they will do well. If you catch that person not doing the job, not performing well, then you get all grounds to fire them. But you should always find jobs, give jobs to people who live in Liberia. Don't give the jobs to the people that live there. Don't start giving jobs to people who already can earn their living. Because they're bribing you to sit in positions that I see the whole case here. Case closed. You bribe your way through. If you cannot control the group homes, close them down. Because vulnerable adult abuse is very serious in America. He knows that. If you cannot operate the group home the way it's supposed to be operated, they close the damn group home down. And go work in Liberia. Yeah, after what you owe RS, whether you do the one, whether you fuck the whole morale, anything you want to, you can do it. Just leave the people job to the people who need it. You already made your own money. You don't want someone to open companies now to hire people to work for you. You don't want someone to go abroad and open group homes for the elderly. Even if you open group home, you can open businesses. You can steal the same money for the port. But somebody can't come free one continue, you're charging 10 times the average price to pay off your homes there in America. You leave $100 million debt behind for your say you're a millionaire. Yeah. Past and present comment. You're still doing the same nonsense. Selling positions. And you ask why the people frustrated. The people are frustrated because they don't have the opportunity. To that. Oh, Joseph Pokame. They're collecting bribe on a call. Can people in Beach? Can you get no business to be in Beach? The person just stole small moment for in the market. Then the person pay in jail, say Eddie Johnson said it. How can somebody just see moment? That what they get in there? That bitch paid a base city say 2013. They say get bitch pay for. Somebody just stole it or small come away for what I saw. Say third more time. They stay in jail. What kind of justice you're doing at the country? I don't let us discuss that, bro. Somebody stole small or kuta. Eh? Say third more time. The person serving life sentence. What a mess too. What a mayor crap. Oh, the tower thought more in power. Then he went, he stole away for one time. And you know, when one poor call, one little call, Odemuna, Pastor Ode came to La Pura and she paid her village in Virginia. He went there, he looted the men of God store. And so, you know, we ran up his sentence. He will be serving another 100 years. What you are doing that, bro? That was it. Nothing for that country interest. God forbid, Babati. If God allow me to come to that country, I'm coming to restructure. Hmm? We will put people outside from jail that just stole slip off on the market in 700 years and fill that damn central prison. We don't sponsor any Josie selling open we are chatting on rebel. They will enter that prison and spell as people. No, call. They will go to prison and spell as people. Don't you know that store raw slipper spelling ready for 100 years? How can somebody just steal raw slipper? Hey, brother, for the level the main store. Every time the level the main call central, he said to the US, you are the main sentence of I'm not interested. Oh, I am not interested in that, bro. To where I want to you know, be kanga, Daros Dino, already no BJ. All no but focus need to be behind bars. What you say, oh, shall I because you're simple control your dress, so that's why you top bullshit. I would give my new offer to come from Nigeria so I can change your dress on there. I didn't even know say I can't wait. Yeah. Don't you invited me to the wedding? Yeah. But if my dress to come again, can I end up wearing the dress today? Somebody just stole Tesla, fire lapa. They spend it here. Finapodo stole the whole country. Finapodo working free. I gotta tell the air if I put the air on, I don't know why I test the air. No, I have to teach the put the air on. Sorry. If you're not into a many pot, any possible trouble. And instead, I would make time I need off my air off. I've been talking about it. The house was so cold the other day. So I turned the air off, thinking that was going to help me. Okay? According to the aids to the police car. Hot. Who Jeta was even my Jeta? The family sit down. When I'm Sarah, when are you going to that bro? When you came in there with it. People in that country suffering, some people have master PhD, no job. Jobs are even available, but because they don't have contacts, yes, or money to buy jobs, this is complete that wickedness. When I told you, I told you, I said it doesn't matter who is in the seat. I will say my truth when it's necessary. That may what you're talking about, you supposed to get no position like bro. $30 million. That makes you open your own company in Liberia. Create jobs. Don't go sit down on the people in a small position. We thought that you get people that come and preach and that's for you. What are you committed crime? He commit crime. And I'm interested in that. I'm just interested in what is going on that is not right. Injustice. Injustice is the order of the day in Africa, not only Liberia. It's happening in Nigeria, it's happening in Ghana, it's happening all over Africa. That will continue to live in poverty. People reach retirement age, they're scared to go home because no medication, no good facility. They carry JFK, your leader. That very Ghana, hotel, Ghana hospital, cool. You will live right in the same Ghana hospital. Instead of carry jobs for the poor people, you hungry for power to go steal. You don't tell me say that man started working at that port. He not do plenty of crocodile. When they continue, they can put they can bribe them millions of dollars before they clear the one container. They put half of the money in the government account, the rest of it in the account. The rich getting richer, the poor poorer. I'm like, yeah, you're talking type of time. The corruption thing can stop. The thing started saying Joseph Chigi Browata. What good for Solomon is good for Paul. What good for Joshua? Let it be good for Elizabeth. The table can be turned. The poor people over there, the children want to be there. They went to United Methodist College. They went to the parents are so cool in the market. So water, so sour milk. Yeah, their parents so bony. They put all the way to Cape now. Can we catch fish? To can sell fresh fish to Banjo. So money they running to Radita market. Just to send the children to private schools. When the children finish no job. Only because one man who 50 crew in America and get pretty millions in your account and he can buy space, he can buy position, he can buy seat. You're taking a position, you're hand deliver it to him on silver platter. Other than running that bro. You leave the children job for them too. All the government need to do is to get people to train the people in these positions. Hire them for the degree they got. Nothing wrong with bringing people, specialists from America to go and train them. Nothing wrong. Yeah, this is something was wrong. But if you take all the positions and give it to Americanos and leave the locals, who do you guys expect to take care of the locals? The locals will take to my offering basket in America. The locals will take to my offering basket because they don't have jobs. Most of the people there, they stay low in abroad. Since 1990 war, he pay no host. They came from Ghana as refugees. They pay renting 2-bedroom, living room. They call it piazza. Said 1997, 98. Some of them return home 2000, 2001. They still renting. But people manage to send their children to cool schools and still pay rent to keep a shelter. Still provided they cassava and lay or pork with those small fish on it with small pepper sauce. Put the children to school. When the rain comes, it wet the whole mattress, wet all the pillows, all the clothes. They put it outside when the sun comes, it dry. The next day again, someone at 7 day rain comes, all the things get wet. They go sleep to the front of the house. When the rain stops, they come back to the sea house until the children to the children in the 20s, in the 30s. But they went to school. What are you guys doing about those people? What kind of jobs are you guys providing to take care of the children's children? To give them that same opportunity. Our children here in America has. We'll talking so. You start selling positions in that period. A particular subject will they mayor for like a minister, it raised a lot of eyebrows, it exposed a lot of things. They are millionaires living for that period. For America going to that period, buying positions and sitting down on other people's under education and the under opportunity that God has given them in their own country. The thing should stop. You're paying people on payroll that don't even live in America, in Liberia, but they're on payroll. What 95% of University of Liberia students, Cotton students, United Methodist or college students, they don't have no job. Just because the parents don't have contact. They know nobody in America. They know nobody in government. Those literally they still working for benefit Johnson to Broad Street. They say cashing keke. They work behind one job until they give up. Frustration getting now. They tend to so go. Toso. They shoe he now twist. And I tend to flat tire. Only their feet on the ground now. Nothing more left on the shoe. No pad left in the shoe. For walking up and down. Ministry of Education, Ministry of Finance. Your kind of children confused. They want to go to school for. They cannot perform in the era. Somebody getting out to a whole history. Oh, but to at least I'm not working to America. So if you can give the people job, then you give them the opportunity to make farms. I mean, it's sad. It's sad. I mean, it's just sad in my heart. It's almost 2 o'clock. I'm about to say my goodbye. Goodbye, oh, we say goodbye to our children. We say goodbye. Goodbye, I say goodbye to my followers. I say goodbye. When I see you again, it's a question, and I don't know. When will I see you again? It's a question, and I don't know. Goodbye, I say goodbye to my followers. I say goodbye. When shall I see you again? It's a question, and I don't know. Say, when I see you again? It's a question, and I don't know. Goodbye, I say goodbye to my people. I say goodbye. When shall I see you again? It's a question, and I don't know. Woo. Goodbye, I say goodbye to my friends. I say goodbye. Woo. When shall we see you again? It's a question, and I don't know. Goodbye, I say goodbye to my children. Come on, sweetie. Sweetie, let me see what's goodbye, I say goodbye. If I can't, it starts today. And my starting reach, the place is so rich. If you are sleeping tomorrow, goodbye, say goodbye to my children. I say goodbye. Eh. When shall I see you again? Everything gets so. This other show is sweet me tonight, oh. Goodbye. My children sitting in the stars, oh. Goodbye. Say goodbye to my children. I say goodbye. Woo. When shall I see you again? It's a question. And I don't know. I wish I were a little fish. I wish I were a little fish. I will always swim at the bottom of the sea. What a fisherman will never follow me. I will always swim at the bottom of the sea. Where the fisherman will never follow me. I wish I were a little. Oh, come on, fourth grade song, yeah. Over to you. So I give it up for your birthday. Your son of my quote. I wish I were a little fish. I wish I were a little fish. I will always swim at the bottom of the sea where the fishermen will never follow me. Goodbye, I say goodbye to my friends. I say goodbye. When shall I see you again? When shall I see you again? It's a question. I don't know. When shall I see you again? It's this last topic. You are right about everything. Pastor, be wrong. When shall I see you again? It's a question, and I don't know. Oh, Washington, you respecting yourself. You respecting yourself. You better think for other stars. You're dead cheap. Son of my God. Goodbye, I say goodbye to my Americans. I say goodbye. Goodbye, I say goodbye to my British. I say goodbye. Goodbye, I say goodbye to Great Britain. I say goodbye. When shall I see you again? It's a question, and I don't know. Oh, you keep it there? When you read no paratine, it can take me to black you. Am I black you better than I say? When shall I see you again? It's a question, and I don't know. Goodbye, I say goodbye to my children. I say goodbye, oh. Goodbye. The other show is sweet me to them, Mago. What happened again? Okay. No, we listen to the let me listen to Equip Fire. You will post petrol tire. Oh, that you writing what it? Don't plaque it on there. You see what we say in stars? You see we say in stars? Kuba, I say Kuba. So my baby, I say Kuba. Kuba, I say Kuba. You're telling wait. And let two more wait penny. It can make your slipper or your clothes, it can go up. Yeah, I know I'm not you on the way. Yeah. Before somebody invite me to function, I will have to order clothes. Because I won't be in a position where you come into a wedding, they gotta put tapopi on your bra, tapopi on your office. I'm not eating it that. I don't want to go on. I'm not eating like that. Maybe I just said it fine. Goodbye, we say goodbye. So I want to teach you. The title funny watching. Watching but you show me again. How you be on live? Then they put play your life. Goodbye. When shall we see you again? So special. You keep eating on the drivers. I tell you. That they driver based anything happening here. Are you busy? You just want to inquire so you can know what to do. And you're taping anything that has to do with my finances, it's not to be discussed on my platform. Your son of my good. Goodbye. What time we see you again? It's what. Nani, Pepe, la mi, mami, Azalu. Oh, God. La Pilia. Oh, you are coming to the bro, coming to born as your president. Don't think I should give? I will be locked up in some beach and still running my cappy. If your thing are supposed to scare me. They get sound. Cuba, I say Cuba. So my piggy, I say Cuba. So see, I was the same topic tomorrow. I don't know. Cuba, to my people. I say Cuba. I say Cuba. When shall we see you again? It's a question. We don't know. You see me dancing. You ask that kind of question. You see me dancing. Then you ask that question. Oh, maybe that one the hand washing and trapping. But washing why you get just in the water see? Why you get to the small? Le pay. Maybe that 1 minute rental of a fell. Of course now, if you say offering, your salama good. Maybe that 1 minute rental of a man. Duh. 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 You go confess tire. We not go listen. You eating show me up. We sending the thing they pay 200, 250, 200 in that rate. Lay for your hand. Your hand too tight. Make your hand heavy or little pay. And let people with heavy hand. Where you live? Great Britain? Oh, she says she don't live Great Britain. She live in America. That you the one that sent me the work that time? We need to send that work to California. That work need to go to Cali. To a city called Sacramento. We'll leave it to the rental office. Baby. When shall we see you again? It's a question. We don't know. Woo, I'm about to go to bed. I got a 9 a.m. appointment. My regular routine. Check. It's good to go and see the doctor. Doctors are meant to be seen. You need to go and see this. They put up here replaying my show on that no to hear what I gotta say. If I get more information, don't worry, Marco. Information that is so me. Any information I need will reach a platform. I ain't here away. I know there are more cheese money that you welcome. What princess say? Princess say they get trouble. Free. I should have a sweet dream. The only time you can have sweet dream when you make money. Take you be. From my auntie is in a freaking pill, you must recognize. The only time you go to bed happy when you make money. How can I go to bed happy? When my baby come, they stay inside today. Princess, you stop hiring people that are already making money in America. Oh, I'm waiting for it. Uba, we say Uba. So I want followers. We say Uba. When shall we see you again? It's a question. We don't know. When shall we see you again? It's a question. We don't know. Good morning, Maccabi. Good morning, Eleanor. Good morning to y'all. Good morning to y'all. It's still 10:13 in California. a 1:30 in the 12:30 on it is 1:30 on the East Coast. 12:30 a.m. in Illinois, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Fargo, you know, or what that small town in Iowa, or Sioux Falls. What are they small town in? What do people they get carried home? They say there's a small town in Sioux Falls there. They put they eating each other children there. Dragon walking on the people town. Don't bring Dragon Penny to America again. Yeah, the other show is with me. What going on here? Your way, me listing your way, your way, your way. Sarah, they want you posted today, have you? Sanama Swan. It is like they are looking at pin people, children. My trouble now for a ride. The other show here is sweet today. Say, mirror, nail the thing. Jesus! I told you long ago, your projections against doesn't work on me or with me. Now, I totally understand. No, it was your ex-husband, Jesus, Tatubadu, your daughter. That is why you were broken when you left. You wanted your you wanted your daughter to keep quiet so you could keep your husband. You forgot that she was going to grow and someday tell her grow up and someday tell her story about how you blamed her for everything. Just because you didn't go to school doesn't mean you don't know right from wrong, of course. You bring your dirty, dumb, illiterate, low self-esteem, good for nothing, Jesus Christ, Baraja on Facebook, projecting on people, kids, and families as God could have it. It is your own daughter that exposed you. Shame on you, you stupid goat. I can show the pictures for I call it reasons. Yep. Oh, you should pin the picture. You should pin one of these pictures. Samuel, the war just started. What? Did they get exposed to you, Omako? You can't get fair. Oh, did they get Lano over picture they talking? I see why the woman so bitter with my daughter. Get an essay, man slept with her ex-husband. Eh? Tia. Semira, oh. Semira. Oh. Semira. This one you don't post. It don't bad, oh. Semira. Judge, oh. Judge. Siapataya. Dear Bremo, Opio. Yeah. This one, oh, don't sweet me, oh. Hey, there are somebody had talked on the story they say, yeah. The lady has set up to social media to explain the story. Eh? Hey, Chinewe. Hey, Chineke. This one, no, it's not past Marco. Donald Trump was here about this story. Whoever did this thing to this little girl, they must face the consequences of the law. Hmm? There are laws in America that protect the rights of everybody, be it a small or big, be it an African or American, especially when it comes to this thing called sexual abuse. They will go back to the time the child said it happened. Hmm? And the predator will be held responsible in the court of law, as long as the victim can prove it. That's what we should be working on, a case study. That particular thing is a whole case study, man. They see what we study, be cheapy. No, can't direct, read direct or see. We're not here for tapata. And the story here. The lake get dirty. I wonder what TikTok page still open. Yes. So they will go on TikTok. One by one. Una go expose una self. And let me get you on TikTok me. Thank you watching. Gotta get us soon. The money I can't stand getting up early for it. We need to know to get TikTok name. Why should start this teacher will start here? If you say the start, say the start. Start to small stars in here. I told her Perlin is on vacation. Am I going to invite the girl on my show? But if they get all 18, if she click on the button, of course. Right. That kind of person say you asking the free running that can in pass to pay or not to carry. They hear really all the comments. She's over 18. If she click my button, she will come. Why not? So who are watching they get TikTok? That all yeah. Who are watching they would never carry water for us? That all yeah. Who are watching they would never work for us? That all yeah. We were watching they would not get on grandchildren. That was about all yeah. That ain't that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, that I kept posting on Facebook. You carry one platform to top. Oh, shit. Take you, CNN. Now also, she post that video on somebody on Facebook page. That's how we saw it. She made a fake page to post it on Facebook. Oh. So they can made a fake page to post it in there. Take you, CNN. Uh-huh. Oh, good for the children to know technology. See, our children they know technology. If you sitting there, you won't prove to know. If you even know how to do fake page, one thing, but one thing I know my son know how to do. He remember his pa normal he remember my normal. Eh? One thing of you remember that what too normal. Or he know how to go on TikTok to do no video. I think. Sometimes when you say God, why? Oh, you say again, you say God, thank you. When you too more exposing beneath that area. My child exposed. My child no TikTok. What kind of child will graduate with A's and they know how to get on TikTok? Something do your brain. Hmm? What kind of child will graduate with A's? Honor student and they get TikTok in your own back brain. Or just because some of children are not fast to be all what they play something. There's someone that work at. They cannot bring your whole well butu. They cannot bring your whole well butter. You don't scatter your matter. That your matter, don't focus on being on. Focus on this matter. That your own daughter brought you to Facebook. Start playing reverse psychology. Yeah. Start being denial. And the same denial you paying for 18 unbroken years until the lake get brought you outside. And your own daughter hold you outside to the public. Nobody told her to write. Nobody told her to go on TikTok. Nobody told her coach her to go on other people's posts. Nobody. The lake stood on her own legs, used her own brain, because she said enough was enough. We take her, thank you. We accept our own work, okay. Think we're not in denial. Sarah, how are you talking about tonight? Tea Glow African Saloon. Tene Masikwe. Osita. I'm question here. Salama code. You pay offering here for question? It will cost me from now to judgment day for my own care. And where you wasted Marco. This one. That makes you work to next time. Oh, how come I'm the question here? Let the church say amen. 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 What the other witchcraft do here? Let the church say amen. 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 I beg. The church is saying amen. Samara. Oh. What time is it? Let the church say amen. The children sleeping me. If the grace for not sleeping time, they are beating the suffer. Let the church say amen. Oh God. When they put my stomach, they don't spare me. So why should I spare it? The poor would wanted to hear bad news from my camp. Please, wait a minute. Poor man. Poor man. Don't waste time with me today. I'm here for your story. But now, following the broad Toki page. The broad Toki page is the hottest page on Facebook right now. It's a place to go right now. Oh, yo. Okay, your own patois. Your children are sleeping indoors. Don't you worry about it. I'm not putting. If I stay, I no one get no food for the go. I didn't get no food for the cookhouse. I mean, for the cookout. The next time I'm having a party, I would tell the people that make the food to please take out my food separately. When you get excited, you can't remember. I was so happy that day, I couldn't even remember. I mean, those children are seasoning that ribs and that chicken wing, that meat. If I knew I could take a whole tray full and keep it in my fridge and be putting it in the air fryer, small. That the only regret I got to this day, that cassava bread, that meat pie. Yes. My own party and pack. But that's okay. Something I learned, I know when the party, when you're having barbecue, the meat, when you grill all, you can put some in sandwich bag and bring it home. Keep it in your fridge and put that shit in the damn air fryer. But anyways, the people that season the meat, if I would be in time for Labor Day, I would make them to please season my ribs, my chicken wings, and my meat, and can put it in my air fryer and got time for grill. When they're shouting and screaming tomorrow morning, I will still be enjoying my beautiful sleep. I don't want one of my eyes to get dark. No. You baby, you just want to bring Cassie on the show today. I beg you. Please leave the barbecue talk. Suriko! The only reminder I have whenever you're doing barbecue, weddings, birthday parties, whatever it is, occasion, the celebrants, the people that order food should always take off food for the celebrants because the people who hosted the party, they can be too busy to think about packing. The excitement, greeting people, dancing, talking, So they would not be thinking to even pack color. They imagine. They care who find the color she's supposed to find my color. She's supposed to find my color because I didn't eat no color. That's the only regret I got. No. The people that season that meat, the cat to season my little food for my children to eat. I know I can't eat too much weight. I told you last night I don't want to end up like what the cartoon character need? What the character need we were talking about last night? What the man who upper big is that pass more. I don't want to end up like him, but duh, duh. I'm unapologetic at this time. Duh. When I get to eating, I will start walking in the fall. I love the fall because it's not so hot. Oh, do you what? Do you what? They skipable me. They won't mean here what they are putting the quality. I want to let this keep about me. They are offering and I let this keep over this keep over me. They can't come for in the darkness. Eating that who eating and money grandchildren, eating grandchildren took and be poking with. By the time you tell grandma you start killing with, yeah, it will cost me from now to judgment day for my own care. The power do despicable me. Yeah, that's true. Despicable. Gotta break the syllables. Larry the who should they call Larry the what? Larry the fish? Oh my good Lord. I want in like a shark. You know, shark get that kind of body too? Shark here big. Then the whole time pass small. Shoot. Or somebody say you will say more shark. Check go sleep in the gym. Yet despicable. What they are fighting what the boss and say I want to pray away. When I pray away is this just upon not despicable are fighting what the boss. Or the fish are you dying to put the whole party to the fish man. How can I live in him up in the fish? You if actually you don't say no stars, you don't say no stars here like this. You are never cheap asshole. You don't say stars. The biggest whale in the ocean. I do not want to end up like a whale. And I was too much eating a little. Oh, what a day, what an afternoon, what a night. Do you already have prayer night after 12? Yeah, you damn cheap. Better put yourself together for Friday. You better put yourself together. You see stars you can see me, and the stars can pay the rent, pay the small bills. We add it all with other small the thing that come from on the other end. You call not pay, tite, put everything together in one super and we'll settle some things in there rising. Put yourself in order. Put yourself together. Oh. I pray to go to tonight to restrain myself. If I even go downstairs, I should not go for ice. It should have nothing to do with food beneath. I restrain myself. You know, if I will take a visit downstairs, it should only be to go and collect ice. Nothing more, nothing less. Let me check my blood sugar and see what's going on in the horizon. What is going on in the horizon? No, Joe. I'm going to check it. Okay, folks, I got an appointment early morning. I got to get up and go take care of my health. Health is wealth. You all know you get nothing they will at least. I pray to God. I should not be tempted. Thou shalt not be tempted to go downstairs in the middle of the night. Thou shalt not be tempted to warm potato green rice. Thou shalt not be tempted to eat cereal. Let's see. Oh, Okay, the switches. The switches. Chepe. But what's your crying? It's true. If it will say if this is true about this man. Oh, so you don't want like you don't want Kevin relationship. Your son man God. That shall not be tempted for a chicken fish. That shall never be tempted. Because if that is tempted, that shall go downstairs and settle the matter. Seem like Abbott stress you out. Facebook relationship have many drama. Who is Abbott? Who Abbott? Who is Abbott? I'm not looking for Abbott. Who the hell is Abbott? Check it out. What kind of name? Christy, you talking about cross eye? For me, a cross eye had any relationship? Mm, I saw it. Can you Maxine? Maxine? Who the hell is she talking about Abbott? It better not be Abbott from what the place name? Abbott from Belgium or wherever he is. Cross Abbott. Yeah, Abbott, yeah, you calling him cross Abbott. Abbott not in drama again. Abbott is into politics. Abbott had crossed that boundary. He's not into drama no more. Abbott has turned into a politician. But one thing I know, he cannot touch Stanton with a spoon. He cannot touch Foster. That's for sure. There's no competition. You just imitate those boys, learn from the good work, but there's no comparison. I pray not. I don't know where they first thing coming for relationship. About where each money. I mean, in Belgium, in America. What kind of relationship me and Apple have? Somebody who I never saw before. Or you just creating your own thing in your brain. Your Sanama God. Your Punea. AJ Walking Grace. MJ Walking Grace. Yeah, me. You can't give me one I never see before. By force, fire by force. Or me who I never lay eyes on before you say that, my man. Which kind bad luck is this one? Simply Apple stressing and Facebook users have drama. I was saying, people, who the hell is Abbott? And what relationship I have about if you got up on the wrong side, you better let us know. If you got up on the wrong side, you better let us know. Because my battery is getting low for this bullshit. Say thanks to the organizers. Okay, Vanilla. Say thanks to the organizers. If you are left with my one, they'll come to that party and show the food from the party. Tell how I will cook. I will come and bring a PP party and just set it in the kitchen. Can't take ungoza. So what if I say later in the party? What if I later? I ain't got time. No, I don't. I told the young lady I'm almost reaching my retirement age. I just born late. I get anything for plenty things. So whatever. People like Vivian, people like Tracy, people like what I look at Kim Brissett, people like Audrey, Uma, Emil, Josephine, Assisi the beat, what a girl name, and the rest of the crew. Interesting Vivian. To cross our after my picking, I visit them, let's become Facebook in love and start liking. I won't be on the other page again. Why are you forcing Apple business Damatru? Why are you forcing about business in my throat? Your sanama coach. You could have made this Sarah never answer. You could